Hey guys, what's up? Quick video for you today. I'm out at one of local parks outside of Tampa to do a little bit of tenkara fishing for bluegill. I've got a big trip planned in September to go out west, and the plan is to tenkara fish while we're out there, and I've only done it a handful of times. So I thought I'd come out here and see if I can catch bluegill. I know bluegill and trout are two very, very different things, but you know, at least it'll give me a little bit of practice. You know, a little bit of practice, hook sets, pulling them in, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, my plan is right down this trail, kind of opens up a little bit more, or there's, you know, like a feeder creek right there that I could fish. Speaking of that, when I was hiking out to where I'm at now, I was stopped to get some footage, like B-roll footage of some plants, and all of a sudden there was like a big splash behind me. Scared the crap out of me. I turn around, little gator, like 2-3 feet, not very big at all. Big enough to scare me because I didn't see it, but he was not there when I walked up, because I've been pretty good about looking, but he must have decided to come out of the water and then saw me and flipped out and went back in and made me flip out, and so now I'm just paranoid. But I mean, it'd be really embarrassing if I got bit by an alligator on a YouTube video, right? So, anyway, let's go check out some fishing. All right, looks like a pretty good spot. I did kind of walk around and look for some fire stuff. My plan was to come out, make a cup of coffee, and you know, enjoy that for a couple minutes and kind of watch the water, see if the fish were hitting top or, you know, nothing at all. But it's like 94 degrees out in the middle of the day, so I think I'm going to skip the coffee and go straight to the fishing part. So like I said earlier, I'm brand new to tenkara fishing and fly fishing in general. So if any of you guys are more experienced in fly fishing, tenkara, flies, all that type of stuff, you want to give me some pointers, you know, tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, whatever, you know, drop a thing in the comments and let me know what you think. So anyway, time to extend the pole and hope that gator doesn't come after my fly, because, you know, I don't think I could pull him in with that fly rod. So yeah. So far it's been a disaster. So I switched flies back over at the other spot and then got hung up and lost my fly, and that one gator kept coming up to the shore. So between setting up the camera, switching my fly, and looking over my shoulder, I'm like, nah. All right, guys, well, I think I'm done for the day, and I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a fail. So, which is unfortunate. I mean, who knew that I'd have trouble catching bluegill, of all things. And to be fair, I have caught bluegill on this tenkara rod before, so I'm not really sure like what the issue is or if it's multiple issues. So I tried 3 different flies, including on the surface and subsurface, and I tried swimming them, I tried leaving them alone, I tried, you know, a whole bunch of things. So the water is really, really murky. There's like a storm that was here earlier and another storm coming in. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, or just the overabundance of alligators that just seem to really want to be my friend. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the wrong flies. Maybe it's the fact that it's in the middle of the day in the summer. So, you know, the time when you're not really supposed to fish in Florida, freshwater anyway. It could be the water's too shallow. It's incredibly shallow right there. In actually every spot that I tried, except, well, including one of the last spots. It was really shallow, but there's beds there, which I'm assuming are bass beds, or you know, maybe shell cracker or whatever else they have in here. I did see something stir up the mud and move away. It looked fairly big, so probably a mudfish, but I guess it could be a bass. I don't know. I wasn't targeting those, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, so kind of a fail. But when I started today, I wasn't really sure which park I was going to. I just knew that I wanted to come out and try this. So I packed a bag for, you know, pretty much anywhere I want to go. Like I said earlier in the video, I had initially planned to come out and make coffee, which I didn't do because, as you can see, I'm like super sweaty, and I've been walking very slowly and standing there and still all sweaty. It's just super, super humid. But anyway, other items that I brought, obviously my tenkara rod. So I did bring a hatchet, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a fire in a little twig stove that I have, you know, if I needed to process something up, you know, and it's just fun to use. So what else I got in here? So first of all, everything's carried in a Hidden Woodsman haversack. So you've seen me use it before. I love the thing. So box of flies. I got options on both sides, and I have no idea what any of these are yet, what they're called. I'm trying to learn. That's why I'm doing this kind of thing, and why I thought I'd put out a video like this, because those of you that do know what you're talking about can maybe educate me. That'd be awesome. To help out with the fly fishing stuff, I had this tiny little Gerber multi-tool. This is my daughter's, actually. If you watch all my videos, you probably saw the backpacking video where she found this, but it's got a little pair of scissors, and that comes in handy for clipping fishing line. I just thought it was cool to have. Okay, now for the big guns. I did bring a spoon, so I carved this myself. You've seen me carve spoons. I brought my heavy cover canteen. It's one of my favorite things, and I did bring the cup also, which is what I was going to do the coffee in. So it's full of water. I should probably drink it, I guess. You know, dehydration and all. You know. Oh, what else we got? My SE RB3, which I never put on my belt. I do put on my belt. I did not put it on my belt today. So I originally got this, if I can say it, Armitage, I believe is what its company's called, carry sheath. It's really cool, and I just I ordered a ferro rod attachment. This is just some cheap ferro rod, but you know, it works. So, but yeah, RB3, my favorite knives, and thought I'd go Kydex for a change, try something a little different. Really super cheap tarp. If you don't have one of these are like $7 at Walmart, like a 5x7 tarp. And this is for when I don't really plan to set up anywhere, and I mostly just feel guilty not bringing a tarp at all. Not that I would need something where the parking lot is 100 feet away, but you know, I have it, so it's whatever. This is what my coffee was going to go in, my Kuska. Another bottle of water, just my Nalgene. Baco Laplander, don't leave home without it. And then, of course, you know, twig stove. So this is a little Lixada twig stove. So. And that was my loadout for today's trip. So sorry it wasn't more eventful. Didn't do any fire stuff. I didn't drink any coffee. I didn't carve anything. I didn't catch any fish. I'm not really sure what I did except come out here and sweat. So, all right, last time. If you got any tips on tenkara fishing, leave me a comment. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.